Gods, deities, demigods, champions, every universe do their own take on those beings. Some are holy, some are not, but holy or not, both share the same goal: to exterminate the absolute evil that threatens to eradicate their home. The Doomslayer, a being that single-handedly stopped the forces of hell for billions of years from invading other dimensions. Asura's Wrath, a universe so over the top that the gods throw galaxies at each other. In other words, Japanese God of War. My name is Midnight, and today I'm going to analyze the Doomslayer completely and see if he could survive inside Asura's Wrath. Let's go! Please follow me on Twitter for more videos like this and leave a comment down below on which video I should do next. Let's go, baby! For some of you well-cultured people, I say well-cultured because Asura's Wrath is a game that you must definitely play. The answer will be pretty simple, but for the sake of having fun, debates, and making this video very long to enter the already punishing YouTube algorithm to make my video do well on search, I'm gonna take the long route to give you the answers. So, as always, let's dive in on the past of the Doomslayer, his feats, and what are the threats the Doomslayer will have to battle on Asura's Wrath. Let's begin. To keep it quite simple and don't do that much controversy, the Doomslayer is a being that absolutely hates demons with all of his might, so much that he was able to stop the forces of hell for billions of years, and make hell pretty much to stop working as an interdimensional conqueror. In Doom lore, hell is stated to be a conqueror of universes. As hell on its own is a singular dimension, it just goes from universe to absorb their technology. In their journey of capturing universes, hell managed to capture Argent Donner, and were able to use the Argent energy to weaponize their military troops. Most of the demons from hell use Argent energy as their primary attacks, and Argent energy is said to burn as hot as the sun. Doomslayer, throughout his campaign against the demons of hell, killed a Titan, the champion of hell, a being so powerful that no demon wanted to fight against it. The Doomslayer was not even 1/3 of the size of the mouth of the Titan, but yet he was able to kill him with his bare fists and no Praetor suit. The Doomslayer fought the forces of hell for ages without the Praetor suit. He had fireballs of Argent energy thrown at him, which burned like the sun and came out alive several times. Remember, Argent energy on the bare skin of the Doomslayer and he survived it. That's pretty goddamn badass. But okay, we don't know what type of armor the Slayer had before the Praetor suit, but in Doom lore no suit of armor is able to withstand the sun, unless it is made with the same materials as the walls from Vega's core. But anyways, his skin is hard enough to be able to tank the attacks of all the demons from hell. His Praetor suit, however, is able to withstand the energy and temperatures 174 times greater than that of the sun, able to survive a blast so powerful that opened a portal to another dimension. Okay, let me tell you, nukes, tactical nukes, have a blast radius of about 5.3 kilometers, but obviously the energy of the blast is dissipated the longer the blast goes away from the center. But the absolute 100% damage of the explosion is made on a radius less than 1.6 kilometers. From Samuel Hayden's office to Vega's core, there's a distance of about 80 miles, so Samuel Hayden couldn't care less about the explosion made by Vega's core that had the energy of 174 suns, and still the Slayer was able to tank the explosion like a badass, because well, we all know that the Slayer is a goddamn badass. It is said that the Praetor suit doesn't protect the Slayer. It's the other way around. The Doomslayer protects the... Okay, I'm joking. The Praetor suit doesn't protect the Doomslayer. It only gives him more power. Also, the Praetor suit cannot be damaged by human weaponry. Doom 2016 is set in the year 2100, so you can assume the weaponry at that time is at least 3 times stronger than what we have this day, and they still couldn't make a scratch to the suit, let alone the Slayer that was protected by an urgent barrier. So he and his suit are nearly, if not indestructible. But music please. Can he survive the wrath of the deities in Asura's Wrath universe? Let's find out. As you guys know, and if you didn't know, the main enemies in Asura's Wrath are the deities that once betrayed Asura, with the exception of Akuma and Yasha, aka Besto Sensei and Besto Bro. Basically, Yasha is Sasuke from Naruto. But anyways, let's go from down to bottom. The main villain, in quotes villain, from Asura's Wrath is the Goma Viltra, the whale of the planet, which is a being that lives inside the core of the planet and it's the size of it. It is the size of the goddamn planet, but it has his minions, going from normal sized monkey looking creatures to gigantic rhinos and fishes. They are ranked by impurity levels. The greater the impurity level, the bigger they become. Other minions are the servants of the deities, which are basically robots wearing Buddha type clothes, and some are mainly made of metal, if not everyone is made of metal. Let's be completely honest, the Slayer is insanely strong. He took down a titan with his bare fists. With that power escalation, it wouldn't be hard for him to destroy the bigger Gomas and minions from the deities. But the main one, Viltra, which is basically the size of the planet, would be another story. In all honesty, let me tell you, if you have played Asura's Wrath, you can realize that Viltra itself cannot harm you if you are near it. It will only send you minions to fight you. As every living thing, everything has a core, a heart, and Viltra being the size of the planet, the Slayer will be able to sneak inside of it, rampage through the hordes of the Goma, and try to kill it from the inside. But Midnight, in Asura's Wrath, the deities had a very bad time fighting against the Viltra because he was a very powerful entity in the universe. Well, that's actually true, but if we go by, in quotes, basic biology and anatomy, every living thing has a core, every living thing has a heart, so every living thing can be killed from the inside. Hell, even for bacteria, we are like the Viltra, and the bacteria are the Doomslayer entering our system to kill us. Yes, we are very freaking gigantic, but sometimes bacteria can find a way to actually harm our body. And well, as I said before, even though in Asura's Wrath it is stated that the deities have been fighting the Viltra for ages, I don't know why they didn't kill it from the inside. Maybe it was a plot device to make the game more epic. And well, if that was the case, then yes, they did make the game very, very epic, honestly. Have you played the game? Like, this is Asura's Wrath. This is so goddamn epic! Whatever, it's now time for the Slayer to face against the 7 deities. Let me say that Calro will be completely obliterated by the Slayer. On top of being an old man, his only ways of fighting are by strategic means, and he died by being squished by a little pod his size. On the other hand, Olga was not part of the 7 deities until Asura left, but she is as weak as Calro, as stated in Asura's Wrath lore. She is a demigod, as the Slayer, but from all of the characters from Asura, she is the weakest by far. Now let's get completely real and woke, people. We have reached the part where real men discuss the power levels of Asura's Wrath. Doomslayer is a demigod, yes, that is a fact. He is powerful enough to even fight with the gods themselves. But the enemies in Asura's Wrath are bizarre. They just don't make sense. Wysen, the first boss Asura kills, or let me say it again, the first deity Asura kills has a form where he is as big as the planet. Yasha, who was more powerful than Asura and only died because he gave his core to Asura, was able to completely halt the ultimate weapon of the deities, a weapon even bigger than a goddamn planet. Chakravartin is so big in his god form that he has galaxies laying around his hands. Close literally VY Canis Majoris, the biggest star on the universe, to Asura in his destructor form, which is bigger than a galaxy. Oh my god. Some enemies in Asura's Wrath are galaxy busters, and as much as I love the Doomslayer, this is a loss to him. There's a pretty big confusion of Doom lore, and I'm not talking about who is the Doomslayer, no, I'm talking about what the Praetor suit does. People think that the Praetor suit absorbs and gives power to the Slayer, but only until it reaches his limit, and other people take it that the power stacks and only makes him stronger and stronger without a limit. If the latter is actually true, then it would take the Doomslayer a freaking ton of time to harness the power to be able to fight beings like Wysen and Yasha, even Chakravartin. But well, let's answer the real question here. Could base Doomslayer, without accumulating power for millions of trillions of years, survive in Asura's Wrath? No, sadly. But damn, I want to make an Asura vs Ultra Instinct Goku. Should I do it? Please leave a comment down below if I should do it. And so okay guys, this is a sad day for the Doctors because it's the first time that the Doomslayer has lost in a universe. I cannot believe it, our Slayer losing in a universe? No, this is not right. But okay. Yes, basically Asura's Wrath universe is pretty bizarre and doesn't make sense. Well, it's made by Japanese people, and you know that Japanese people tend to take games and shows very far. Like goddamn it, Super Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann is bigger than the universe himself, and Chakravartin in its god form, it's basically the third most biggest character in all of video games, shows, anime and comics, because Chakravartin is bigger than most galaxies. It's like at the size of maybe 100 galaxies. Then in second place we have Super Dragon Ball Shenron, and in first place we have Super Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Damn Japanese people, you take your games very far. But and all of those games and shows were made by Japanese people. Japan, what can we do without you? But anyways guys, if you watch this video until the end, I feel you, I know that you are crying, but let's go on a date and have a very nice meal to be happy. And if you watched this video until the end, gave a like, subscribed and commented and a share, dude, oh my, I'm gonna send you a copy of Asura's Wrath so you can play it. That game is on another level of epicness. Yes, 90% of the game is quick time events, but quick time events are actually pretty epic. It's okay guys, please follow me on Twitter, I will greatly appreciate it if you did that, and I just began streaming, so if you want to watch my streams, subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so you can get my notification when I'm streaming on YouTube, and follow me on Twitter so I can tell you when I'm streaming on Twitch, because I want to grow as a streamer, and growing as a streamer must be done on Twitch. But first I want to stream here on YouTube to have a lot of interactions with you guys. It's okay guys, that is all for today. If you guys like the video, slap a like on it, I'll greatly appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, take care, and I love you very much. Thank you for watching guys, I really do appreciate it a lot. Bye bye. Oh, this video was actually very fast.